Good morning, America. It's your boy, Mackenzi. I'm just about to get started with my day, get going and doing things. I saw this. Yep, I saw this, and when I seen it, I got incensed. I got so mad, but not for the reasons you think. First, I'm going to give you some background, and then I'm going to circle around to everything, okay? So, starting us off with where we were from the beginning. I have a background as a waiter. I've worked in management at restaurants. I worked in fast food. I worked in management of fast food. And when I saw that, I'm a business owner, like currently. And my thought process in seeing that is, if you have to tell people, look at me, getting close. If you have to tell people to pay them, then maybe you should just pay your employees a livable wage. I remember back in the day that you could be a pizza delivery person and the money by itself hourly was enough, because they also paid you for your gas and reimbursed you and all the other good stuff when you used your own car. But you made enough. Most jobs, most entry-level positions, you could make enough that you could live by yourself. But that is impossible. There is not a single entry-level position in the United States where you can live by yourself in a single one-bedroom apartment. A single one-bedroom apartment is literally you and a roommate. That was the reason. That was the reason that got me so mad. Because it's like, you don't care about your employees. If you don't pay them enough for them to live and be able to make a little bit of money to hold for themselves, then you do not care about them. Period. And you shouldn't be trying to shame the people who are keeping your lights on. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think tipping is bad. It's an American tradition, for real. It's something that we do here in the United States. But it's the only place where you live off of that. The only country where you live off of tips is in the United States. One of the quote-unquote wealthiest countries in the world. We have most of the billionaires, the only single trillionaire, even though he only existed for like a week. I don't think tipping should be removed. I don't think that we shouldn't tip, but I shouldn't think that it should be a requirement. It shouldn't be a requirement for the waiter to live off of. Your tips should not be what gives the waiter their ability to have health insurance and have the ability to eat a sandwich off the clock. Being a waiter, being a delivery driver, being a door dasher, being a Uber dude, any of those things, none of those should have a requirement for tipping. But guess which ones do? Waiting tables and delivering your food. And the thing about it is, the argument should never be that of whether or not we should or shouldn't tip, or how much we should or shouldn't tip. The argument should be, this is not a livable wage. You do not need to separate and make it so you still can tax it. You still can tax the tips. You still can get the taxes from the tips. You can still do taxing of your tips. You do not require that to be the only way that a waiter or a delivery driver can make ends meet, as if they're getting tipped. There's no laws requiring you to tip, but there are laws that make it so that businesses that have tipping don't have to pay their employees the same that they pay their dishwashers, they cooks, they other people who are in the positions who don't offer, who still can get tipped. Let's be real. Tip sharing exists, and tip sharing will give you your tip to every other person in the building. And if they have a tip sharing system, then guess who's also getting tipped, even though they barely have to interact with anybody? The management. So, no. The whole tipping culture is theft. It is designed to steal your money and give it to the rich management who has already going to get their salaries and is already getting paid more than you and will get paid more than you and get taxed less than you. Y'all be arguing with each other when you should be fighting the rich people. Have a great day, America. Have the day you earned. I love you.